Guys, I'm going to dive straight into it. Sorry for the late start, but this I feel is probably one of the most relevant and one of the best trainings I will give, probably ever, because I've been training some of my business partners on this for a while now, on finding the right people. We all know you can literally change your whole life, your postcode, the way you travel, the way you look, everything about yourself with 3 people. The compensation plan and Planet Marketing, 3 people. I'm living proof, John, Toby, Andre. Those are the people responsible for Freestyle. Literally 3 people. 3 balanced legs, over 100 people each, has helped me get to Freestyle Director, which as you can see has changed my life. So sometimes we beg, we force, we chase, we try to convince, we plead, and we forget that this world has so many billions of people in it, and we are looking for 3 of the right people. With the 3 people that help you go 1, 2, Freestyle, the evidence, the people that said no to you, they're going to come back. But we're looking for the right people for now, and those other people just add to your volume later on. Just keep getting you closer to the 4 stars and the 5 stars. Once the evidence and the success and the Lamborghinis and the houses and the postcode and the darker skin and the suntan, the new shoes, and that all helps, with bringing in the people who were, doubtful, didn't have belief in you for your business. So what we're looking at is networking events, how to find the right people. Now, for me, I'm going to, keep it very transparent. One of the main ways I, look for the right people is Eventbrite. Now, there's 2 ways of building your network marketing business, online and offline. Now, very recently, we've had a lot of, people building online, which is great. We've got to keep up to date with technologies, how to, conduct yourself on social media, how to find the right people on social media. Some people are using Facebook ads and things like that. And it's something, you don't just want to target anybody, because I wouldn't be looking on social media, on Facebook, for a 12-year-old boy, would I? I wouldn't be looking for a 50-year-old man who lives in India, right? I wouldn't be looking for somebody who lives in Jerusalem, so to speak, right? Because it means nothing to my business. I can't recruit them. Either they're too young or they live in the wrong country. So when doing online ads and campaigns, you're not really sure who that's going out to. You hope it's going out to the right people. Now, for me, hope is great, and it does work. But one of the strongest ways to target leads, find the right people, is to know exactly who you're speaking to. And I've been using Eventbrite a lot recently, and I'm able to go to an event, and I'm able to go to an event of my choice. I'm choosing what type of person I'm looking for. Is it a motivational speaking event? Is it an event on property? Is it an event on young entrepreneurs? Is it an event on female entrepreneurs? Is it an event on male entrepreneurs? Is it an event on parenting entrepreneurs? I can choose who's going to be in this room, and then I get to meet them. I get to see, if I see, this person here, Carl, black male, roughly, 70 to 80 years old, I can, it's more targeted, because I've seen him face to face, because I've seen him face to face, and at the beginning of the session, everybody maybe does a 60-second elevator pitch. Carl comes to the front of the rooms. Hey guys, my name's Carl Davis. I'm in real estate. I've been doing this for a while now. I'm looking to connect with black men and entrepreneurs. I live in Hounslow. And he sits down. I'm like, I don't know who you are. I get to shake his hand, and when they say, right guys, go out and network, I get to, you're in real estate, okay, I'm doing this, blah, blah. I get to see him shake hands. It's a physical connection, it's real. And when the event is finished and people buy the bar, having a few drinks, I might talk to Carl for 40 minutes. Because in networking events, people hang around for 10 to 4 hours, depending on the type of event, right? So now how much more powerful is that I've seen him, I've shook his hand, we exchanged business cards, and we planned to have a coffee meeting the next day, rather than I hoping my ad has hit the right type of person. Which one is stronger? We've already got a physical relationship. I got to hug, good to see you. Wow, good to see you. Because remember we spoke for 2 hours. So after the 2 hours speaking non-stop, because everyone else is doing their thing, and we had a connection because you were doing, let's say, real estate, and I'm doing real estate, or you're doing travel, and I'm doing travel. We speak for 2 hours, and at the end of it, we might even hug, not even a handshake. We feel like we're friends. We know each other. We went to the same school, or we studied the same thing. Are you like Evan Quarry too? Wow, we click. So we want to probably hug or say a very good, strong connection of, goodbye, see you soon, rather than click, like, comment. It's a totally different ballgame. Now, if I had to have 10 leads who are qualified online, or 10 leads I can meet in person, like with Carl, which one would you choose, really? So now, and this is not me talking bad about online building, it's great, but there's a cost to do Facebook ads. If you're doing it properly, by the way, if you're doing it properly, there's a cost. And some People can pay 100 to 500, £100 a month to get ads out there. But how much does these events cost with Eventbrite? Anybody know roughly?
Nothing.
£3, £5, £6, £4, £10. I haven't really seen anything. I wouldn't really go to anything more than £15. I've never been to an Eventbrite event apart from Donald Bradley's ones, which costs more than £51. Remember our Super Saturdays are about £15. Are they worth it?
Yeah.
They're worth multiple thousands if you ask me. So why are networking events effective? One of the things we're going to work on quickly, I want to do some role play. I want to get you guys to do your 60-second elevator pitch. This is the reason networking events are so effective, because you are the most powerful person in the room. Why? Because you have travel. You're going to get all these business owners, all these different people, and they're going to come, unless there's someone else in the room who's doing what you do, they're going to come and they're going to pitch their business. And all business is great, they make money, but you just happen to have the most attractive business. James Farr always says it, when you're at the party and everyone's talking about, someone else is talking about, I'm in funeral services, and you get to talk about Dubai, the parachute jumps you did, and doing the bull run in Pamplona, Spain, and being on the Pagoda River in Thailand. You get to talk about that, and people are going to want to navigate to you. Because I've got a trip coming up and this sounds like this is the person that can help me. I don't want to talk to this person about funeral service. I don't want to talk to this person about financial banking. I want to talk to this person about where to go in Bali. So people are going to navigate to you anyway. So also, you guys, the leaders who are here, because you guys taking your business seriously, that's why you're here, you guys are already a bit more confident at the front of the room. That's what we do, we present. So when other people who maybe are in financial services, it's not their job to maybe be at the front of the room. So they're used to being behind the computer typing. So when they get to do their 60-second elevator pitch in front of a room of networkers, hey guys, so Lucy here. We started financial banking way back in, just before the recession. We found there was a gap in the market. So what we decided to do, we offer bespoke services and, just basic, shy. But they've never done that before. Why would you stand in the front of the room so confidently talking about financial services? That's something you sit down with me talk, But when I go to my networking events, it's, hey guys, if you could be anywhere in the world, shout, where would you like to be? No one said crowd, laugh. Comedy, joke, bang, I think them, travel. Right, I've got their attention. Anyone in the room here from Jamaica? You got some Jamaica, right? It's easy. And that's what we've been doing over and over and over again. So the first one I do, I'm loud and confident, just like you are when you present, you capture the room. When you guys are about to start your travel presentations, it's, hey guys, right, Carl doing his hosting, it's like, hey guys, everyone here like to travel? Oh, we're in the right room, We get people's attention straight away. Now they're listening. We're talking about travel. So the first thing to remember is when you go to one of these networking events and they say, would anybody like to give a little pitch about himself? Put your hand right up. Make sure you go either first or last. Make sure you at least go. Don't worry about shy. I went to a networking event not too long ago. I didn't even put my name down. But everyone else is a bit shy. Some people would register to give a pitch, but they didn't put their hand up. And I made sure the first thing, I was actually wearing this with a shirt and tie. The first thing, they actually told me to do a twirl. They said, oh, you look great. I'm like, thank you. Right? So you look the part, get their attention, and then you deliver a strong pitch, a strong message, which is going to be stronger than any other product in the room because it's travel, right? So I don't need to guess, oh, I wonder what he does. It's travel. And this is the other thing. This is very powerful. When you go to these networking events, you're going to have people who are in all these different other businesses. But travel is probably the only business I can think of that can probably fit into every other business, right? So this guy, there's going to be someone in the business, in the room who says, I have a cupcake business. I sell cupcakes. Anyone seen one of those people before? Sells cupcakes, that's not a business, that's for your children. That's it. And there's going to be another person saying, I do cryptocurrency. That's not a business, that's invisible money. It's risky. You get pulled over by the police, paying with crypto. Real life, I need some pounds. But, I'm just joking. It's a great investment. Invisible money, invisible bank for babies. But, now if I do cryptocurrency, I cannot help this person who does cupcakes. And if I do cupcakes, I cannot help this person who does cryptocurrency. What do they have in common? And then, together, then people can't do nothing. And then you've got that person, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a business coach, I'm a yoga instructor. And then when I hear these, I'm like, ooh, okay, cake. Well, there's the big cake convention that goes on in Manchester. You probably want to get your cake distributed, around the country, do little stall events. That means you're staying in hotels in Liverpool. You might be traveling up and down the country. You might want to look at this travel business. A person who's doing cryptocurrency. Oh, great. Well, when's your next convention? Vegas? Oh, man. You look serious about this. That's why you're here. You must have a team. Team of 7? Great. That means you're not going for a venture by yourself. The reason why you're going by yourself maybe because the flight and hotel costs a bit too much. Maybe you're getting a villa in our back office, for about £200 for the 4 of you, divided, that's £50 per person, you're having a good time. You might want to add this to what you're doing on the side, right? The person who's a motivational speaker, wow, I've got a lot of people that you could speak in front of. All you have to do is hit go build and you get to speak at the front of the room. And you could be a motivational speaker up, left, right, down, around the world, right? And if you're a motivational speaker, you should be looking to get around the world, right? And you need a vehicle, otherwise, who you motivate. You can't be a motivational speaker working at Asda, because I need to know where you motivate me to. What's your vehicle that pays you? Because you're not making the money Eric Worre is making, you're not making the money Tony Robbins is making, you need a business to go alongside it. If you're a motivational speaker, this is your playground for you to express your creativity and to speak at the front of them. I'm not a motivational speaker. Doesn't say that on my Facebook, but do I not look like a motivational speaker? Because I'm blessed to be in network marketing, which is a vehicle for me to motivational speak. As a network marketer, I do more motivational speaking than motivational speakers, who are not the Les Browns, etc., right? Everyone now who's confident with a microphone is a motivational speaker. But they say, I hope a school employs me to come and speak, or nobody's... But in network marketing, we get to do it every single Friday, or Tuesday, wherever you want. You can go to living rooms and do motivational speaking every day, and keep working on your craft. So to all the people in the room, travel, I have something for you. So remember that, and now I want to work on your 60-second elevator pitch. I want to actually get some. I'm not going to tell you tips on how to do it. I know you've probably heard it before, and if you haven't, Jennifer, your hair looks lovely, by the way. And if you haven't done it before, I'm going to break it down into 4 aspects. It's, who am I? What do I do? How can I help you? And how can we get in touch? Or how can we stay connected? So I'm going to call on Arisha.
I knew you was going to call on.
So it's a 60-second elevator pitch. I'm going to come to the front of the room. So hey guys, so Arisha's here at our networking event. We're going to get a 60-second elevator pitch from Arisha. I'm going to get the timer and go.
Who am I?
Who am I? What do I do? How can I help you? How can we stay in touch?
Okay, hi guys, good evening everyone. My name's Arisha Bartley and I'm a director in training with Planet Marketing. Now, I'm a travel business owner and I know you love to travel, so before you book any more travel, you need to hear the information that I'm about to share tonight. Here's my card, if I'm talking to them directly. Here's my card. What's your number, Andy? Take it, that's it.
Perfect. Round of applause. That's good. Now, it may not always, be 60 seconds on the dot, but, so I'm going to repeat that again. Who am I? What do I do? How can I help you? How can we stay in touch? The call to action. I'm going to get another one. I know Jennifer's really confident. You'll speak to anybody. You tried to prospect James for us. James, I've got this travel business. Right? I'm going to get a 60-second elevator pitch from Jennifer. Is that okay, Jennifer? Who am I? What do I do? How can I help you? How do we stay in touch? How can we be connected? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I'm a travel agent and I've got something amazing to show you that can change your life. Here's my card. Can I take your number at the same time and then keep in touch?
Try it again. Remember, so we're talking about a networking event. So that sometimes there'll be a bunch of people in the room and they're going to let you to go to the front of the room to address the whole room. So it's not a one-on-one.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that after because that was really good because you're going to meet people on a one-on-one basis. But some points they're going to give you access to speak to the whole room, and that's powerful because in this room you've got a bunch. I went to the last networking event I went to. I'll sum up so you guys can understand from the comp plan. There was people in there which I would call straight 3-star director, a 4-star. There was a millionaire in the room. So when I get to pitch my business to this millionaire who actually his business needs travel, I want to make sure my 60-second elevator pitch is on point. You just don't know who's in the room at a networking event. And that's the excitement of it. Like, we're going to shake hands. I didn't know he was a millionaire. He was dressed quite scruffy. But if you know what this guy's done, I would liken him to a bit of a Donald Bradley, like literally a powerful man who's done a lot for a lot of people. But he just dressed a bit scruffy, but you just don't know, right? So so you're going to address the whole room. So again, who am I? So hey guys, this is me, I am. What do I do? What I do is, how can I help you if you are looking to? And I'm going to be at the back of the room. You can connect to me. Here's my business card, my email address, my Facebook name is, something like that. So you're addressing the whole room. So who am I? What do I do? How can I help you? How can we stay in touch?
Hi, my name is Jennifer. Jennifer, nice to meet you. I've got something Hi, my name is Jennifer. Nice to meet you. I'm a travel agent, travel all over the world. I've got something that can change your life and make you a 5-6 figure income. Can I take your number and you can take a card and we can get in touch, keep in touch.
Perfect. Round of applause to Jennifer. So, obviously, you know, that was something that we'll work on. You know, obviously, practice it in the mirror and then practice it to family members, because you can be as nervous in front of family members as you can in front of, you know, a room full of people. But you know your sister's going to cuss you out. You're stupid. That wasn't even 60 seconds, that was 40. Can't count. You know, so practice in front of people and get better and better and better. So that was really good. I want to get Carl. So we get one from Carl.
Mr. Smooth.
And you won't be saying that in the future. No, I did travel. No, I'm in travel. I'm excited. Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carl Davis. I just want to know a quick show of hands. Anybody else? Anyone been traveling this year so far? Been on a holiday? Okay, great. Anyone going on a holiday? You know what? You're the sort of people I'd love to work with, because I'm in travel. And if you're going to be going on holiday, we need to talk before you book that next trip. I'm in travel, one of the most exciting business, and I've got some cards on me, so we can always like connect in a little while once we actually get like past this, you know, little thing. But you know, if you love to travel, we need to have a quick chat.
Well done. Well done. So, you know, I'm gonna give you the 60-second elevator pitch that I tried to stick to. And again, you know, this is just me on the spot. You know, there's no set way to do it. You're blessed that even though you start, you stumble, you said travel. So if I stutter and I stumble when I say financial services, you really miss me. You really miss me. And I didn't want you to not miss me. You know, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested because your business doesn't help me anyway. And remember this: everybody that goes to a networking event didn't come to join your business. They came there to promote their own business. Now, this is why travel is so powerful, because when I hear someone talking about their crypto business and I offer them a service how they can get their team to the convention in Vegas, when I hear somebody talking about their motivational speaker and I offer them a platform to speak to tons of people every single week and to be able to travel around the world doing motivational speaking, that's the only time they care about me. In networking events, they have their business card in their pocket, they're giving them out, this is what I do, this is what I do. What do you do? This is what I do. I'm not even listening to what you do. They're going to politely, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, well, what I do is, you know, they just want you to finish. They do not care about your business. And especially when they're doing cupcakes and your business is crypto, when they're listening to what you do, it's just being polite. They do not care because your business doesn't help my business. So when you're on these networking events, make it about them. Sure, because the only reason they're going to take your card and call you, you know, let me go show you. No one picked these up like this. That was from the last networking event. Do you know how many potential one-star directors are in this? I'm going to be transparent because you guys are going to come still then. I remember this one like it was events coordinator. Let me show you the millionaire's card. You won't believe it. It's not even professional. I've never got his name. This is a millionaire's business card. Right? But am I going to contact them? Yeah. Are they going to contact me? Yes. Because I gave them enough value as to why they should call me, because what I've got helps their business. And they came there for their business, right? No one comes to a networking event to promote David's travel business. They come to promote their business, and if my business can help their business, they're interested. So you've got to give value. Give them a reason why I'm going to call you, because people don't call people back on business cards. Be transparent. How many business cards have you given out? How many calls have you got? Have you guys checked that Planet email that you've registered, and how many inboxes have you got? Hey, you give me your business card, I want to meet you. Not many, right? Because maybe there was not enough value exchange. That's why they didn't contact you. But when you go to this networking event, you're going to find the right people. My elevator pitch, is quite simple. Hi guys, my name's David Dacosta. I'm from South East London. I turned 32. I turned 28 4 years ago. My business is in travel, so I know you all love it. You all look like you like to travel. So basically, what I do is I actually help people work from home. We get paid weekly and monthly helping other people with travel. We get to book travel and help other people start a travel business. So if you're somebody who's looking for a way to earn some extra income part-time around family, school, studies, this is a business that's going to be great for you. If you're looking to save some money around the world, we need to speak. So I'm going to be at the back, near the cocktails, the pina coladas, because that's what we do. Travel, grab me, get a business card, and hopefully we can stay connected. Thank you very much. It's as simple as that. And that wasn't even that smooth, but the basis is you get a little joke in there, get their attention, loud, confident, even if you are shaky. You can be shaky and nervous and speak loud and clearly. You can be shaky and nervous and let it come out. You get to choose that, So, and at the end of the meeting, people keep coming to me. They're not going to the person doing funeral services or the person doing crypto because it's scary. But they're going to attract to the travel person. You make sure you've got your business cards ready or you're confident enough to ask them for their details in the right way. So, just looking at these events, we're talking about, this is a business networking event in Nottingham. Use Eventbrite. There's lots of other sites, but Eventbrite to me is the best. This one didn't cost a penny, it's totally free. This is in London, there's a few, this is an old slide, but just keep looking, there's so many networking events. They're fun. After work times, me and people have, some of them are social, have a few drinks. They are really, really, really fun. This is one that's in Birmingham. So again, your business partners in your team, struggling to find people. Send them. There we go. Birmingham in the house. So my business partners are struggling to find the right people. They're begging and chasing their friends and family when it's 3 people they need in this whole world. And a lot of these people are at networking events. And some of them networking events start 6 in the morning. Anybody who turns up to a networking event 6 in the morning is there for a reason. On a Saturday. They're looking for something, they're hungry. That's the person you want to recruit. 6 in the morning? You're serious about your business, you're serious about your life. So, that's really it, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of networking events. But like I said again, when you go there, show value to that person's business, show interest. When they're talking, let them see that you're actually listening, talk back, say, what I do could really help your business. And at that point, that whole meeting is really a peak interest. You're not going to say, okay, it's great to meet you. Here's my slide. So if you look at this slide, these are the 40% commission. No, it's a peak interest. The whole concept of that networking event is a peak interest. So feel free to give them more than you're getting. You might feel that you're the one that's losing out because you're letting their business be the more dominant thing. You might feel that, but they are just so in love with the fact that you actually are listening attentively and you've got something to offer them, they're willing to meet you next time. And next time, bang, got you. I got you. Because I'm not meeting you. If I do cupcakes and you do crypto and I'm just pitching mine, you're pitching yours, we're not going to meet again. We're going to politely shake hands, depart ways, and that business card doesn't mean much to me. But where's that business card? That Arisha lady, she said she could help me get into that event that I need to go to for my property business. Right? Where's that Arisha's business card? She said she's got a good deal for me, right? I'm looking for it because she's got value for me. No, where's that Arisha's business card? She does crypto, probably really good. No, because my business is what I've been doing for the last 10 years. It's my baby. How can I quickly just jump to someone else's? No, I'm not interested in your business. But you've got something in your business that can help me in my business. So we're going to sit down for coffee next week at Starbucks. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm just kidding. Me, not waiting for anybody else to come with me. When you see me go 40-40, you're going to know that I'm going 40-40, not with skeptical aunties and uncles, but with people that have been coming to these networking events for any reason. Qualified people. So I want to get some feedback, interaction in the room. If there's anybody who's gone to networking events, any issues, objections that you face,
Sorry, I just wanted to even add just on the amazing, firstly a round of applause for that's information from someone who's doing it right now. If there's anything you want to learn or anyone you want to learn from, is from someone who's doing it right now. I always say David is one of the best living room legends in the company, and David taught me and Toby something, how to never be at home. That's the game. That's the game. And I know it sounds crazy for some of you, but the game that David plays, which he's winning very well at, is how to never be at home. If has anyone got prospects at their house? That's a serious question, right? If you've got no prospects at your house, but you spend the majority of the time at your house, how big is it, right? So just to add on to what David was saying very, very quickly, this is something I've been teaching a lot of my leaders. Here's a quick question I'd like to pose for all of you. Think about a major brand like Apple, or think about a major brand like Coca-Cola. And imagine if that company, Coca-Cola, when they first got started, they decided, do you know what, we're really excited about this new drink. We're going to, provide this amazing value and this new drink, and we're going to share it out to all of our friends and family. Imagine if that was their mindset. Coca-Cola, the amazing company that they are, we're going to share this amazing drink with all of our friends and family. We're going to share it with our amazing skeptical auntie. We're going to make billions with our amazing cousin Tiki. Now, think about this. They did what? They launched a business. Think about this. You are doing what in Planet Marketing? Launching a business. So when you think about Planet Marketing, do you think about a global customer base or do you think about your friends and family? Global. And the reality of it is that majority of people, when they come into this industry, they come in thinking about their friends and family. And when you're speaking to a prospect, you can almost see their face saying, I can't do this. Why? Because they've already decided that their friends and family won't buy from them. Why? Because you've never sold to them in your life. That's not the game here. The game is to create a customer base that is worldwide. And imagine this, if Coca-Cola only made sales of the people that they originally knew before they started their business, they would not be in business today. The aim of the game is to meet people that you've never met before. In this industry, 90% of your organization will be people you've never met before. If you get comfortable with that, you'll get comfortable with speaking to new people all the time. Does that make sense? Yeah. I just picked up a business card right now. Literally, I don't know where it is.
That was one of my ones.
There you go. Down there. There you go. Business card 101. From where? Right here. Right here. Didn't know the person before, but the person speaks 3 languages. That's great for my business. And you've got to start getting comfortable with going outside of your friends and family. Your friends and family were not designed to buy from you. They're not your natural customers. They're your friends and they're your family. Now you can use them for referrals, and some of them will actually buy from you. Don't get me wrong, but you can use them for referrals. But you've got to widen your net. Widen your net. Think about just that. That's why I think this just marries up so well with what David talked about. A networking event. When you go to a networking event, you don't expect to meet your auntie and uncle there. Yep. Right? And if you do, then they're probably someone that you definitely want to introduce this business to because they've probably got a similar mindset to you. So when you go to a networking event, you're going to meet new people, which means what? When you meet new people, you've got to look like them. Yes. Remember last week, I said last week, and some people took it wrong. I said last week, when you come to a business meeting, you probably don't want to have your coat on. I'm being honest. If I came into a business meeting and, or I came to my job, I'm just saying, if I went to my job, I would get in with my coat, I'll take my coat off at my job and I'll hang it up and I'll get to work.
Or think about an interview.
Right, I'm not going to sit in an interview with my, with my scarf on looking like I've got lemon sip in my back pocket. you just wouldn't, would you? You would come business ready because you're about to launch a global business, if not already on your way to launching a global business. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right now, if you've only got business partners in the UK, you've just got a UK-based business, which is amazing. There are many companies that earn millions of a UK-based business. But you're going to be able to earn multiple millions of a global business, and you've got to look like a CEO. You've got to think like a CEO. You've got to cast your net wide. And do you know what the CEOs do better than anyone else? They network. Do not think that CEOs don't network and they get other people to do it for them. CEOs are the best at it, which is why they can train people to do it. So that was just, I wanted to just kind of get you on a mindset tip to say, go global with your mentality and find ways to find people. Find multiple, whether it's online, offline, meeting people one-on-one, all of these different tips that you've heard today, use them and they will take you all over the world. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, really that's it, honestly, just really thinking how simple this business is. How many people, we've got a team of about 1,000 people, and it's probably only one family where the whole family is doing business together. John, Toby, David, and maybe the second is, Warren and his brothers, right? There's not many others where they're not just my auntie's in, but they're actually building the business together. So look at those odds. Out of 1,000, 2 families where all the siblings are doing it together. 2 out of 1,000. So if you are thinking of that mentality, I've got to get my cousins and my aunties in, and even if they did join, how many people is in your family? It's not enough to be the IT, is it? So, and again, it's quality, not quantity. Just John Toby 3, bronze. Bronze is not a big number, but if the quality is high, when Donald Bradley went bronze, it was Shevit White, it was Orlando Moore, it was Anne Jones. Would anyone like to swap their status right now to be bronze like Donald? I'll give up 3 stars in a heartbeat to be bronze like Donald. Donald was the best bronze builder in the world of Planet Marketing ever, right? Because those 3 people represent, whatever, 20,000 people. So it's a case where these networking events, some of them are the most highly qualified people, and some of them, they may be too big for your business. They may feel they're too big for your business right now. But as we start growing and growing, you've got that business card, you've got that contact. When the time is right, when Donald comes to town, you might put that millionaire in the same room as Donald. I was at the last networking event and we had 4 people that, to put it in perspective, I would call them 2 stars. All of them were 2 stars. They were at that level. They were very serious people. They came to the event Friday and Donald was there. They got to see him, shake his hand. It was game over. We're in a WhatsApp group with them. They can't wait to launch their business. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we know networking events are really good for capturing that type of audience.
Yeah.
But if you don't have networking events in your area and it's just some sort of general meetup of some type, to discuss something, I mean, these are people who are business-minded still.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily networking, but they're talking about a specific thing. I mean, is it still worth it?
Great question. That's really important. Think outside the box as well. You may go to Eventbrite, you may live where you live as Aldershot, so you may not have all your sexy London events in a place like Aldershot. But this is something for me personally, and you can leverage me with it. If you find a networking event in London or somewhere where I can reach in the UK, and it's very good, and you genuinely can't be there for realistic reasons, not because you're tired, but maybe work or whatever, or distance. I told you many times, you're in Aldershot, if there's a networking event in London you could impossibly get to, but I will go on your behalf. And anybody that I close in that room is going in your team. That's how I personally operate, because that's going to sharpen my skills there anyway. And I wouldn't have ever gone to that networking event to find these amazing people that go into my team anyway, if not for you doing the work, the research, on your business, because you were looking for the right people. So you say, David, look, this is a flyer to a networking event. Send me to the free one, don't send me to the £10 one. I'm going to go and I'm going to sharpen my skills for me. And while I'm sharpening my skills, I know I'm going to find one person that's going to join and they're going to your team. But it doesn't have to be a networking event. It might just be a meetup. It might just be a coffee meeting. Think outside the box. You're meeting other people who are like-minded, and that's the game. So, I think we have time for one more question.
We're probably going to
push it
get them in now.
All right, cool, guys. All right, thank you very much, guys. Jeez.